Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jimmy Chadwick here, and welcome to my studio as it's being built. And I tell you, we're going to be doing some really amazing things in here. We're going to be helping truck drivers form that leadership, build that integrity, and get in with the right trucking companies to help them find the success that they deserve to find. And I want to share a story with you. This board right here. This was built for me 2 years ago by Jesse Blanchard. And I tell you, when I first came up with the concept, I did not know what to do with it. It was really frustrating. But I tell you, when you ask God to come into your life, God will show up. He will show up. He will show up and he will resurrect you. He will guide you and he will test you in your new perspective of life. And when he put this notion to my heart, that was the challenge, is to making it work and even finding a name for it. And I finally came up with that. And I'm going to call this Jimmy Chadwick's 7 Top Keys of Being a Successful Trucker. Now, I've already been having truckers evaluate themselves off it, the first 6 steps, because if you're a truck driver, you are the CEO and you have to evaluate yourself every day of them first 6 steps, safety and efficiency, and see what you can do better. Step number 7, that was a challenge. This was a challenge, and how do I keep this going around for positive momentum? And it's simple. When it comes to a truck driver evaluate himself about the roads of success, that is where you evaluate your company. That's where you find your freight. And it's really important you evaluate your company off these 4 things: the company culture, their dispatchers and driver managers, the quality of life, home time, and your driver pay and income or revenue, however you want to look at it. And when it comes to a company culture, you got to find out what kind of company you're with. How's the culture? How's the open door policies? How's their equipment? What's the word going around and how they treat truck drivers? Second, you have to talk about those driver managers and dispatchers. You know how many drivers are sent in to go to facilities and told, hey, there's someone there, knowing there's probably no one there? But these drivers are sent there and the envelope is pushed at their expense. The driver manager and dispatcher, they get to go home to their family. That driver is stuck at that facility. And not to mention the quality life or home time. When you are out on the road for 4 and 6 weeks, you cannot make that up in 4 and 5 days. I'm sorry, it does not work that way. I'm telling you from the horse's mouth. And you'll have to consider also your pay. When you are due diligent in these first 6 steps, you're evaluating yourself and you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, you're showing that leadership and you're building that integrity, you should be compensated for that. So if you cannot get your company, that you cannot give them a good rating on their company culture, if the driver manager isn't taking care of you, or they're not getting you home, they're not paying you right, you're with the wrong company. There's a lot of good companies out there that will get you home, they will pay you right, and they train their driver managers and dispatchers the right way. They treat you the way you should be treated. And I tell you, that is what the challenge was. And I actually made it full circle for you to start following it. And I tell you, I'm going to start teaching some amazing things in here and helping truck drivers really find that success. And it doesn't matter if you're a company driver or an authority holder. If you're an authority holder, I'm going to teach you how to negotiate better, how to find the right brokers, and how to actually set your company up to make you that more efficient, okay? Because that's the code of a trucker, and that is leading by example and helping other truckers as others helped me when I first came to this industry, all right? So let's do this, and hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and don't forget to thank those and for those who died for fighting for our country, all right? So you guys drive safe and talk to you soon.